I sell printables on Etsy, and I just discovered over 100 Temu listings that are selling my designs inside books. One store appears to have sold over $40,000 worth of product with my design. And the more I look into it, the more frustrating it gets. So I sell printables on Etsy. I have 3 stores, but the one store that they have taken the designs from is Kia Print Co. So that store is my family store. It's where I sell my family printables and a few couple printables as well. But there are 3 designs which have been stolen. And honestly, I never thought selling digital products that I would ever have to compete with physical places like Temu stealing my designs. All right, so the 3 designs that they have taken from me is, first off is my relationship planner. So they have actually combined this with my love coupons. So the first part of the book appears to be my relationship planner, and the second part at the end, I believe they've put blank love coupons inside the book. The second design that they've taken is my relationship time capsule. So they've taken it as it is, and it appears that they've put extra photo pages at the end for you to put inside the time capsule. So I can only select a maximum of 120 books in my Temu cart, but there are tons more that I couldn't select. These are all my designs. See this one here? This one is my relationship planner. So those pages in the back you can see. This one here is my time capsule. And one thing I've noticed is they all have this. It's been watermarked with this on top of it. I don't know what it is. Lick wall. Like, if anyone knows what that is, please let me know, because I have no idea what it is, but it has been watermarked all over these photos. But look, there are hundreds of them. They're from different stores. They've got different covers on them. They have some outrageous like titles. So like one of them is like a 1 sentence a day book, but it's not a 1 sentence a day book. So like the title, the cover doesn't match what's on the inside of the book, which is crazy, but they're selling at the moment. There's a good chance that if you search couples journal, and if it's in English and it's not a lined notebook, there's a good chance that the design inside that book will be my designs, because that's what I've noticed. There is just hundreds of them with my design, and these are just the ones I found because I've had to click on each of them. See this one here, it doesn't show that it's got my designs on it, but if I click on it, then when I actually look at the pages inside, see that is my bucket list, which is my design. And then there, that's another one of my internal pages there that's inside this book. But it's so frustrating. It's taken me so much time. So I was just searching on Temu. Our cat needs a cat collar with his details on it because he keeps jumping our fence. We have fences all the way around our property, and we've even put spikes on them to try and stop him from getting out. But we wanted him to have a collar just so that people knew that he had a home, and if anything happened to him that they could contact us. So I was going on to get a collar, and then I just thought I would check out what they have in the relationship couple kind of category, because that's something that I make and I'm interested in. And so I just thought that I'd check it out, and then I found books with my designs, which is crazy, so crazy. I never ever thought as a digital girly that I would ever have to compete with Temu. I know that Temu has taken people's designs before, and they love to take things off Etsy and yeah, just sell them so much cheaper than them. But I didn't think that that would happen to me because I'm a digital girl and Temu doesn't do digital products. So yeah, I was completely shocked and surprised and pretty upset because, you know, they take me a long time to make, and I put a lot of time and effort into them to try and make them fun and beautiful and special, and yeah, just to get them just taken off you. And then worst of all, which was felt like a real slap in the face, is that they have managed to sell them better than I have, which is really frustrating. I know that Temu is like a massive company and a lot of people shop from Temu, but to just take someone's designs and then to sell them more successfully than that person who put the time and effort into it. So there's this one store really upsets me. because they have sold more than I have, which is so frustrating. This store here, and it is crazy, I think that they are a star seller, and that Temu has labeled them as somebody that you can trust, and that person that's been labeled as someone who you can trust is stealing their work from other people. So this is here. Their #1 book is my book, which they've called a relationship workbook for couples, which it is kind of. And they've sold 2,700 copies of this book. And then their #5 seller is this one here. This one here, which is my couples time capsule. It's not even labeled correctly. And I'm pretty sure that this one here, I have seen this cover on Amazon, and they've sold 1,800 copies of that. So I'm pretty sure they've stole the cover, they've stole the internal, and they're selling heaps of them, which is so frustrating. It's their #1 and their #5 main seller, but they're not the only people doing it. There are so many. So this person here has sold 552 copies of my book. It has the same cover as the other store, but it is a different store. This one here has sold 119, and see this word here, it is labeled all over. It's literally watermarked. They've watermarked it on their images of my designs. That's my love coupons, that's my relationship planner, and their watermark is on my work, which is crazy. This one here has sold 69. This one says it's a bucket list, our bucket list, and it's for my relationship planner. It is not a bucket list. It's crazy to me that the cover and the internal of the book does not align. That would really upset me if I thought that I was getting a bucket list and it came out with something completely different, which is so upsetting. And then this one here has sold 149. This one has sold 92. And there's my pages on the inside. So I had to click on each of these to check what was actually inside the books, because some of them, it doesn't show you what is inside, but you have to click on it to see. This one here has sold 80. This one sold 69. This one here has sold 55. But yeah, it's so frustrating. There are so many of these books, and I don't even know if I found them all. I'm not very good tech savvy, internet searchy wise, to be able to find them all, because I tried searching, like getting a screenshot of one of the pages of the inside and trying to search it through Temu to find all the listings with my pages on the inside, but it didn't come up with any. Anyway, now that I found this, I just feel like I have more questions than answers. So like, is there somebody who has taken my printables and sold them online as a like commercial use product? Or is it one company who does do print on demand and offered my book internals, if you just design a cover, then they will send them out once somebody makes an order? Like, how is this all working? I feel like I have so much more research to do. So here is what I'm going to do now. First of all, I'm going to report all the listings that I have found that are selling my designs, and hopefully they will get taken down. Next, I'm going to find out how to reverse image search to try and find everywhere that they are online, and hopefully that somebody's not selling them as like a commercial use thing, and that all these other people are selling them without realizing that they don't actually have the right to sell them. I'll update you if anything happens. I really hope that Temu will take them all down, because yeah, that's really crappy for a major company to allow stolen goods. And another thing I'm going to try and research, which I'm finding it hard to research actually, because I have started to try, is it possible for me to sell my own designs as a print-on-demand book on Temu? Because it's clearly selling. So that's something that I want to look into as a potential in the future. But if you do sell digital downloads on Etsy, I would recommend checking to see if your designs have been taken, because I never thought it would happen to me. I am a small store, even on the Etsy side of things. I'm not big scale, and it's really frustrating because I feel like having a business takes up enough time. There's so many different things to do, then to add on checking to make sure your work isn't getting stolen. So let me know, has this ever happened to you? Has Temu ever stolen your designs before? Do you have any advice for me? Because I would love to hear your stories, to hear if you had any success or frustration. Yeah, I would love to know, because I've not been through this before. Also, if you know how to sell on Temu with your own designs, creating a book that's a print on demand, I would also love to hear about that, because it would be great if the books that are sold on Temu are from the actual people who created them. That would be amazing. So if you know how to do that or have any advice for me, please let me know in the comments. I would love that. And if you're interested in hearing any updates, subscribe, and I'll let you know if anything happens. Thanks for watching.